WWE rocker MCK here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be ranking every match that took place at WrestleMania 37 Night 1 in Raymond James Stadium. We started things off with the Universal Championship, and we ended things with the SmackDown Women's Championship belt. A lot happened in between, but let's get into ranking. This pay-per-view brought us 7 matches, and with the worst of them, unfortunately, being the women's match. The Tag Team Turmoil match honestly just didn't play out well at all. It was rushed. Mandy Rose slipping, unfortunately, was kind of the highlight of the entire thing. It just didn't feel like a pay-per-view quality match. Honestly, I wish it would have been replaced with the SmackDown Tag Team Championships instead of having that at WrestleMania. It was a pretty bad look for the show. The next one up is actually going to be the Raw Tag Team Championship. New Day versus AJ and Almas. No one really got a fancy entrance, and the match kind of didn't go out very well, at least for me. AJ Styles did 90% of the match, and when Almost finally came in, he did show the grand power that he holds in being a big man at WWE, although we all kind of predicted this was going to happen, and again, didn't feel like a WrestleMania-worthy match. Just kind of like, hey, now we have him in the ring. Kind of could have took place at any pay-per-view. Third matchup is actually going to be Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. I did rank this match extremely low. It was a good opener. It got us interested in WrestleMania, but the weather conditions weren't great for that match. And everyone kind of felt like Drew was going to win. And with Bobby retaining, I actually think that kind of made the match not feel as strong, at least to me. I really wanted Drew to win to finally get his moment. I don't like Bobby Lashley as champion, but overall, they just didn't click in the ring very well, so unfortunately, it wasn't the greatest opening to WrestleMania. It's going to be Shane McMahon versus Braun Strowman, one of the matches I really weren't looking forward to. It didn't have the greatest match overall, but they did do amazing spot work, with Braun Strowman ripping the steel cage and also Shane McMahon getting flown off of it. We all knew Shane was going to jump from somewhere, but this time he got tossed off the steel cage. The match was about 9 minutes long, which is perfect for the time slot. We got everything we needed. Shane didn't have to be in there for too long, and Braun Strowman showed that he was still the monster among men. And for the top 3, number 3 for the night is actually going to be the Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus Miz and Jomo. This had the best entrances of the night. Surprisingly, I don't really know why they put all the entrance work into this, but Bad Bunny can actually wrestle. I was not expecting this. I thought this was going to be a terrible match, but this match actually blew me away. The man did a Canadian Destroyer, which was made famous by Pete Williams and TNA. That is a move that WWE has banned for years, and to see it be done by a celebrity instead of a wrestler, that was amazing. He did use all his time to train properly, and I thought he did a great job in the ring. Miz and Jomo held up their end by making it a really good heel match, and it's going to go down in history as one of the greatest celebrity performances of all time. Even though these 2 matches did come close, Zaro versus Seth Rollins is going to be taking number 2 for me. This was an insanely amazing match, with Cesaro finally getting the moment he deserved after 10 years being in the company. He had a singles match at WrestleMania, and he won. You could feel the emotion through him. He was crying at the end of it. Seth Rollins did amazing like he always does, and Cesaro finally proved that he should have been pushed years ago. This was a great match, and if you have not seen it, definitely go and check it out. And obviously, the greatest moment of WrestleMania last night was Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair. That match was historical, it was heart-stopping, and gave everything you ever wanted in a women's match. And with Bianca winning the belt at the very end, her dad almost jumping over the barricade, which was excitement and kind of funny at the same time. It ended at a perfect note to close WrestleMania out. That's how I ranked WrestleMania 37 Night 1 in Raymond James Stadium. Let me know how you ranked it down in the comment section below. If you like this video, and subscribe.